blaze, so violently brown and malaise. Ah, yes, the Emerson Designer. One of Emerson's most famous ceiling fans. It uses a kb55 style motor. It's 3-speed, electrically reversible, and 54-inch in diameter. The blades on this fan, I believe, are a pecan or walnut finish. And like I said, it uses a Emerson kb55 style motor. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the fan. So it has a floral schoolhouse globe, which I added myself. And then there's the top of the motor tag here and the serial number to this fan, which is -2 at the end. I can barely read that right now, but I will note that in my description on the model number. So that indicates that this fan was produced in 1983, as most, if not all, kb55 style Emersons were produced in that year only. The kb55 basically is an exposed motor compared to the K55. So essentially what this is a plastic housing with a motor that's similar to what you would see on a blender fan, which is really cool. Not many of these surface. I got this one locally from a marketplace listing for 25 bucks. The seller was selling this fan for his son, as his son didn't want it, but the seller really liked it and was sad to see it go. But I'm glad I ended up buying this, as this is one style Emerson fan you don't see too very often. Anyways, we're going to start off with the light. Works very well. And this light is also new old stock as well, from like the late 80s. And we're going to start the fan on low. So the light kit that I have on this fan is actually from Kmart. And it was late 80s, early 90s light kit. So it suits this fan very well, especially being a brown Emerson Designer Ceiling Fan. So the low speed on this kind of reminds me of a Fasco Charleston, as it's got the same kind of aesthetic low speed as those fans have. This fan originally came with a turtle fitter, but personally I like this much better than the turtle fitter, as turtle fitters do not fit these fans very well, in my opinion. The only kind of fans turtle fitters really look good on is anything 42-inch or smaller. I will be real with you on that. But schoolhouse or forum fitter, perfect combination, or just without the light. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and crank this fan to medium and see what she does. Now, I will note, these fans in general do not show up locally at all. This fan was made in Bennettsville, South Carolina, which is about 2 hours west of me. You think because Emerson had a plant in South Carolina that these fans would be all over. No, they're not. And the reason why I say that is because I live in Fasco country, basically. Fascos are more common than these fans in general. The only Emerson fans I've seen in the wild from this era was in Waccamaw Pottery. Now, if any of you older collectors know about this place was basically a 1980s time capsule. This place had Emerson friction drives in its food court. It had Emerson blender fans in the store itself. And then the mall portion had some random plastic Emerson fans as well in some of the stores there, which technically it was an outlet mall, but it had some cool installs, like some random plastic Emerson installs. And I want to say there was a early iteration of a kitchen fan, as what we call them, in there. But those are the only kinds of Emersons I've ever seen in the wild. I've never seen one of these until I picked this one up. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and crank this fan to high and see what she does. Now we'll turn the light kiddos on for this as well. She does make some noise, but that's probably to be expected with these kind of motors, from the vibration of the ring to the shaft into the motor. But I'm extremely glad I picked this one up. This fan is absolutely gorgeous and it runs very well. Now we're going to go ahead and do spin down. And to note what this would look like without the spotlights on, I will show you. Just give me 1 second. And she shines perfectly. And there you folks have it. This is the Emerson Designer Series Ceiling Fan. This is the Ginger Fan Man 92 here. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a great day and take care.